Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 Million Portfolio Journey. The date is Monday, 7th of July, 2025. It's around 6 o'clock in the evening here in London, and I'm gonna do a couple of investments today. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be providing you with a portfolio update, and also I'm going to be checking how the companies are doing, Tesla, Nvidia and MicroStrategy, and I'm going to be adding more to my position. So I'm going to be adding another £500 worth of Tesla shares in my SIPP, and then after that I'm going to be adding another £380 into my ISA, and I'm also going to be purchasing Tesla again because I think it's at a really good price and the market is overreacting. So I'm going to do that now. So let's have a look at the portfolio to start with. So my general investment account is just over 41k. My stocks and shares ISA just over 24.5k, and my self-invested personal pension just over 45k. At its peak, just a couple of weeks ago, the general investment account was around 52k. The stocks and shares ISA around 28, and I believe the SIPP was also over 50,000k. So again, a lot of fluctuations in the market, and this is something that you just need to get used to. Companies, stocks, shares, they go up and down. Just have to get used to it, and I'm kind of immune to it now when it goes down, and I believe in the company and what they do. I just try and accumulate more units. So let's have a look at how Tesla is doing today. So Tesla today is $291. It's down 7.46%. It might go down even further. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch from accumulating MicroStrategy to now accumulating Tesla shares, because I think it's really cheap at the moment. Obviously it could go down even more, and I'm going to try and buy even more, but I think this is a great opportunity to reach that 500 that 500 units level. So let's do that now. So let's have a look at MicroStrategy before I do that. So MicroStrategy trading around $399. It's down 1%. So it's trying really hard to keep above that 400. I think it's gonna stay above 400. It's gonna close above 400 today, but I think it's just consolidating there. And then once Bitcoin starts to rise from 110 onwards, it's gonna start to rise as well. So MicroStrategy, I'm not too concerned about. Nvidia, again today it's hit $158. It's down around 1%. So again, not a lot of real movement. So I think Tesla is giving me the biggest opportunity, which is why I'm going to be investing in Tesla today. So I'm in my SIPP, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be buying £500 worth of Tesla. So that gives me 2.3148 shares in Tesla. So I'm going to confirm the buy and then put it through. So I've got I'm just going to make a note of that, 2.3139 shares in Tesla. The FX fee is $1.94, and the FX rate is 1.35, which is good. So that's done. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my stocks and shares ISA, and I'm gonna go into account, and I'm gonna be topping this up. So I'm gonna be topping it up by 384.03. So I'm gonna review the payment. put the payment through. So hopefully that's going to go through. Okay, so that's now in the account. So what I'm going to go now is go into my ISA, and then I'm going to be purchasing £384 and 86 pence worth of Tesla. So that's going to give me a further so let me just review the order before I give you that figure. So that's going to give me another 1.7819 shares in Tesla. So that's done. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be updating my spreadsheet. So it's gonna be Tesla. So in my SIPP, I added an extra 2.3139. 2.3139. Okay, so that's done. And then in my ISA, I added another, let's have a look, 1.7819. So 1.7819. Okay, so that's done. So let's have a look at how things stand now. So at the moment for Tesla, I hold 456, just over 456 shares. For MicroStrategy, it's 94 shares, and for Nvidia, it's 34 shares. My target for Tesla is 500, for MicroStrategy is 200, and for Nvidia it's 200 as well. I'm 91% of the way there for Tesla, 47% of the way there for MicroStrategy, and 17% of the way there for Nvidia. So I'm making, small progress, slow steps, baby steps, whatever, but I'm gonna try and get there as soon as possible. So Tesla was a really good opportunity, 7% down, so I can accumulate more units for less. And this is a company that I really believe in. So what I did today, I've invested approximately just under £900, which is great. I want to increase my daily investments to 1,000 eventually, and this is the best way to do it. Just keep on setting up businesses, just keep on setting up more services, do as much work as possible. At the moment I'm working 7 days a week, like about 14 hours a day, and anything that I make I set aside first of all for taxation, and then I set aside for household expenses, and then whatever I have remaining is just going into my investments and my family's investments. So that's it for today. For anyone who's new to my YouTube channel, this channel is about investing and then reaching that $1 million milestone as soon as possible. And there's 4 very simple rules that I have. The first rule is that I am a long-term investor, so I invest whatever I invest today. I'm not going to sell it for the next 5 years, and I'm going to try and keep it for at least 10 years. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is I invest aggressively. So every day I'm going to invest something, unless there's something that's happened that prevents me from doing so, but I'm going to be investing anything between 300 to 500 pounds every day. My aspiration is to reach £1,000 a day, and I'm putting things in place to try and achieve that milestone. So Rule number 2 is I'm a very, very aggressive investor. Rule number 3 is I'm a volatile investor. So I invest in companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia, which are known for their volatility. So, I'm not too concerned about volatility. I know it could go up or down, but I believe in the company and I believe in the price target in the future. And then finally, rule number 4 is I'm a very tax efficient investor. So I always max out my ISA, max out my SIPs for myself and my family before I go into the GIA. So that's it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be investing another £500 into the stock market tomorrow, and I'll bring another update for you then. So until then, have a great day and take care. All the best.